It was the evening of August 23, 2016, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, when 10-year-old Victoria Martens should have been celebrating her birthday. Instead, that night became one of the worst nightmares a community could witness. Victoria lived with her mother, Michelle Martens, and Michelle's boyfriend, Fabian Gonzales. They were all staying in a West Side Albuquerque apartment with Gonzales's cousin, Jessica Kelley, who had recently been released from prison. In the early hours of August 24, police responded to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance and found a worst-case scenario no detective wants to see. Inside the apartment bathroom, fire smoke swirling, they uncovered Victoria's body. She had been strangled to death, sexually assaulted, and then stabbed and dismembered, her remains wrapped in a burning blanket in the bathtub. Investigators pieced together the timeline. Victoria was alive between approximately 7:00 p.m. and 8:45 p.m. on August 23. Cell phone and location tracking data showed Michelle Martens and Fabian Gonzales were not present at the time of the murder, and the child was left in the care of Jessica Kelley and, possibly, an unidentified male during the fatal act. A fourth, unknown male suspect was identified through DNA found on Victoria's body. His identity remains unrevealed. Michelle Martens later told police she had solicited men online and allowed them access to her daughter, a confession that horrified the community. In the years that followed, Michelle Martens pleaded guilty to child abuse resulting in death in June 2018 and was sentenced to 12 years in prison. Jessica Kelley accepted a plea deal for child abuse resulting in death and was sentenced to 44 years in prison. Fabian Gonzales was found guilty in 2022 of reckless child abuse resulting in death and tampering with evidence, and was sentenced to 37.5 years in prison. A birthday that should have been filled with happiness ended in horror. Victoria's life may have been stolen, but her story will not be forgotten.